What's up, everybody? I am Martian Cat, and I'm the community manager for Real Women in Gaming. And we're going to continue Bioshock Infinite. This is going to be part 2 of Burial at Sea, which is the DLC for Infinite. So, in the last part of it, we were playing as Booker, and then now, with that surprise little twisty twist, we will play as Elizabeth, picking it up in the second act. It does get a little bit dreamy looking, so there's going to be some kind of, some blurring and things like that. So I just wanted to warn folks who might get a little motion sick that'll happen. Thank you, Jingo, for subscribing. Appreciate that. And let's see here. Whoops, let me change some stuff here. Whoop. We'll change that. There we go. Downloadable content. I'm giving you a test, and then I'll test it with the sound on the game. Yep, cool. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so it's showing there, doing that, doing this. Great. Yes. We'll give it a little bit of difficulty, so we'll hit it on medium. Just in case some folks might not have seen things, we'll do a little recap of the events.
They told me, son, you were born to do great things. They were right.
I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. You think that's a child down there? She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. It's Ryan! Goddamn Andrew Ryan! Head to medical!
Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find Red Home? Would you kindly find? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch?
Did that airplane crash? Or was it hijacked?
There ain't no Atlas, kid. The name's Frank Fontaine.
I had you built. I sent you topside. I called you back, showed you what you was capable of. Even that life you thought you had, that was something I dreamed up.
You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance.
I do like that they give you the little recap of what happened, the events of the first game.
Sally, come out!
She wasn't yours, Comstock.
Elizabeth, I am so sorry.
No, you're not. But you're about to be.
Mademoiselle,
Yes?
quel est votre nom?
Elizabeth.
Pour vous, Elisabeth.
Oh, no. No, I couldn't. I can't accept.
Je vous en prie, j'insiste.
Thank you.
We know that Elizabeth dreamed of Paris. So this is, you know, she finally, you know, made it.
Bonjour. Bonjour. Et si tu venais boire un verre avec nous?
Claude?
Sois pas jalouse, ma petite. C'est pas interdit pour un homme de boire avec deux jolies filles.
Viens jouer avec nous, Elisabeth.
I'm sorry, Cosette. Next time, I promise.
Oh, dommage.
Bien le bonjour, mademoiselle.
He's got cake. Some kind of roll or something. Yum.
Bien le bonjour, Elisabeth.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Je peux vous vendre tous les livres que vous voulez. Et pour pas cher en plus.
Do you have The Age of Innocence by Edith Wharton?
Désolé, ma petite. Celui-là n'a pas encore été écrit.
But that has not been written yet. Interesting choice of words. How would he know that? It's another kitty.
Bien le bonjour,
Comment
Elisabeth.
allez-vous?
Bonjour. Il va falloir que tu me guides, parce que je me suis perdu dans tes...
Une baguette, mademoiselle?
You'd see the guy had said, I need directions because I've become lost in your eyes.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, Elisabeth.
A little puppy. It's her teddy bear.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Le bain est frais, le ciel est bleu, et vous êtes resplendissante. Roquefort, camembert, brie de Meaux, les meilleurs fromages au meilleur prix.
Y'all are gonna just block the way, huh? I guess this. I'm not meant to go that way.
Elle est tellement plus belle en vrai, tu trouves pas?
Si tu veux mon avis, il y a des choses qu'il vaut mieux garder en rêve.
How very Disney princess.
L'oiseau ou la cage? L'oiseau ou la cage? Pourquoi pas les deux?
Oh, the street art and free roaming books.
Sally? Sally!
Come back.
Sally, wait!
Come back. Come back.
Wait! Sally, stop!
Come back.
Sally, where are you going?
Come back.
Sally, hold on!
Come back. Come back.
Stop, stop!
Looks like the statue of Lady Comstock.
Where did she go? Go away. It wasn't my fault. I didn't do anything! No. No! It wasn't my fault! Leave me alone! Can't you just leave me alone? I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I never should have left. I never should have left you there.
Empty. Empty again. What are the odds?
What's the holdup?
Just having a bit of a laugh, Atlas.
This ain't a sporting event. Put a bullet in her. No need to torture the poor girl. We're not animals, you know.
All right.
Let her go!
Quiet down, dear. In a minute, all your problems will be over.
Elizabeth, tell him you can get him back.
Booker? Booker, what? I don't understand. How?
Say, I can get you back to Rapture.
What?
Just say it.
I can get you back to Rapture.
Put the gun down. Now, what was that you said about Rapture?
I can get you back to Rapture.
And how you plan on doing that, sister? You some kind of magician?
Suchong.
What?
Tell him Suchong.
Suchong.
And how do you know that, slant-eyed wonder?
You're his lab assistant.
I'm his lab assistant.
If it escaped your notice, Andrew Ryan sunk us 5,000 fathoms below his shining city. How does Suchong propose to get us back?
That's between me
That's between me
and the slant.
and the slant. But if I do this, the girl goes with me.
Little sisters are worth their weight in gold. She's not up for negotiation.
Last time I checked, back in the city they were making little sisters by the dozen.
That's a right fairy tale you've dreamed up, sister. But if you're lying, we can just as well kill you tomorrow. Down here, we got nothing but time. In case I need to get hold of you. If you see Suchong, tell him Atlas says he hasn't forgotten him.
Elizabeth, come on, it's time to get moving.
Booker? What?
Over here, on the radio.
You're not Booker.
Well, of course I ain't.
What have I gotten myself into? I didn't orphan that girl. I didn't kidnap her.
But she made for some exceptional bait, didn't she?
Had to be done.
Did it?
I felt everything that every version of me felt. All of that knowledge. I lost a pinky, but that version of me, she lost everything. And Comstock, that final Comstock, he thought he could avoid his guilt by coming here.
You educated him proper.
But then why am I back here? Huh? I don't remember opening a tear to come back. And who are you? Huh?
I think you'll figure that out soon enough.
Well, we know the last part of part 1 that she opened a tear that killed Booker, or Comstock, and that's him right there.
I was in Paris. I was happy. And now I'm here dealing with this Atlas, this psychopath. What was I thinking?
That wasn't Paris any more than I am Booker.
Now I have to find this Suchong, and I don't even know who that is.
Not yet, but you know he's the key, don't you?
To what?
You're asking me. Elizabeth, I ain't even here.
Okay. My keybinds have been changed. Okay.
What are you? Huh? And how did you know exactly what to tell Atlas?
Let me ask you a question. You feeling like yourself, Elizabeth?
I feel strange and smaller. I can't see the doors. What's behind the doors? I can't see the future. I can't even see any tears. Oh my God. Stay away from me. Booker. No, please don't. I died here. I was killed by that. Stay away from me! But then, how am I here? How can I be dead in this world and yet... My finger. What am I? Huh? I don't understand.
If we're going to end up in the same place, it doesn't harm in enjoying the ride.
Are you being cute?
I've come round to your way of thinking.
Have you?
Yes. I do believe one can change things, but after all the bother, one often wishes that one had not.
You're a fatalist.
A physicist.
A fatalist.
So was Newton, especially when it came to apples falling from trees. They always contrived to land with a splat. She left the child to rot.
Are you implying she's the apple?
I'm implying that she did not fall far from the tree.
And now she wants to go back.
I need to go back. To fix what I broke.
Back to where she has no right to be.
Back to where she doesn't belong.
Doesn't belong? Wait, what do you mean?
Do you want to tell her brother, or shall I?
Because I died.
There are rules.
Even for one such as you.
She'll forget.
All the doors.
And what's behind all the doors?
All closed to her now.
She'll be just like the rest of us.
Forgetting the past.
The present.
The future.
I'd wager she won't even remember this conversation. We've arrived. You're trading omniscience and croissance for death and mildew.
I left Sally to rot. For what? So I could punish Comstock? He was trying to help her, to save her, and if I don't make that right...
We all have our crosses to bear.
But there is a thin line between a martyr and a fool.
And off they go.
The Luteces warned me that if I came back here, I would collapse.
Collapse?
From a quantum superposition to just me.
Quantum what?
I've changed, Booker. No tears, no cosmic knowledge. Just a normal girl. With a normal pinky. If I can't open tears, I'm never leaving here, am I? I'm never going back to Paris.
Thanks,
and
Crimson.
you're just...
For the subscription.
You're just what? You're just the fragments of my memory telling me what my future holds?
You decided to come here, Elizabeth. You knew what that meant. Only option, as I see it, is to trust yourself. Find Suchong.
Doing good, doing good. How are you? Happy Saturday. I'm doing pretty good. Still a little chilly here in the desert, but it's okay, you know. I'm going to enjoy this cool while it lasts. Yeah, exactly. Before I can make cookies in the car. Yes.
Insurance, 'cause that ain't the answer. I am selling a man the right to feel like a man. To know his family is taken care of, no matter what.
I think I'm gonna have to use this air grabber. It's gonna be messy. I don't know if...
Well, a blow to the back of his head will serve just as well. Be a hell of a lot quieter, too.
That's not what you would have done.
I'm not Booker. Just because your father did something one way, doesn't mean you have to.
We're not finished!
I'm just a star. Period.
You're not getting out of this. That's it. We're done.
Yeah. Folks always stare when I make I heard something.
I ain't letting a good lead like you get away.
Think I'm some kind of idiot?
You'll want to get the drop on him, and quiet. He can't hear what's only in your head.
Well, he's not getting up anytime soon.
And what with his head all attached to his body.
From here on, it's only gonna get worse.
And how much worse is up to you.
Children are clay, Bradburn. It's up to us to see they become Grecian urns and don't return to mud. Get them young enough. You can mold them for life. Henry, fetch that Black Label Lacquers, that 12-year-old single malt. Let's discuss this like men. Henry!
Got 2 coins.
This obliteration begins inside. Inside you.
Yeah, her portion is much more stealthy.
There may be no limits to how much we may evolve. Oh, what we may become. your imperfections will gang up on you in a crisis. They must be excised, like tumorous growth, before it's too late. To become an intellect.
Now, let's get its lockpick.
He's taking a nap.
Lockpicking can be easy with the right tools and know-how. Use your lockpick to probe a pin. A neutral pin will open the door. A blue pin will open the door and knock free a noisemaker. A red pin will open the door, but also sound an alarm.
Simple enough. Just a 6-pin tumbler. But there's an alarm. That could come in handy, though.
Their version of the hat game.
Hello, children. I'm Ryan the Lion. I'm here to tell you about Peter the Parasite. If I bake a pie, isn't it mine to enjoy? No, says Peter the Parasite. We all deserve a piece. If I earn a nickel, isn't it
Says communism is a sham, outdated, a mistake, and it's spelled incorrectly. No good, delusion, hypocrite, but it's spelled wrong. A lie to people, invented by parasites, which is also spelled wrong. Property theft, a stupid idea. Is stealing is moochers? Yeah. Empathy is for weak people, it says. It's for the unfit. Empathy drags you down, it says. So, it's like interesting values they're teaching children.
If I bake a pie, isn't it mine to enjoy? No, says Peter the Parasite. We all deserve a piece. If I earn a nickel, isn't it my right to buy candy if I see fit? No, says Peter the Parasite. You must only buy fruits and vegetables. If I can afford to see the doctor, is it my concern that others cannot? No, says the damnable parasite. We must all crowd our way into the physician's office.
Sure you're ready to use that?
It's a crossbow. Looks like the bolt delivers some kind of sleep agent. Probably phencyclidine or sodium thiopental. They had all kinds of books in my tower. How do you think I always knew what ammo to toss you?
Knowing ain't the same as being ready.
Why don't you ask Comstock how ready I was?
Your father's blood runs in your veins, but it doesn't have to be on your hands.
And
It's up to you.
Ryan the Lion warn us? Those who cannot create will always steal from those who do.
Where is your empathy? Asks Peter the Parasite while he picks your pocket.
Do you know this word, empathy? You'll find it in the dictionary under L-I-E. All right, boys and girls. What does Ryan the Lion tell us about the tragedy of the commons? Peter the Parasite.
Are you hiding, child? Where does one find the parasite?
Nesting in dark recesses.
that's what they call a fellow who's prosperous. Determined, uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits, you got me. Criminal dealings? Ha! Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural course. First, a law against bribery. Then, you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law? Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business. Harassment. That's what this is. Incessant, unbounded prying into my respectable entrepreneurial affairs. So I greased a few palms here and there, time to time. What of it? I did think this town was friendly free enterprise. If that's what they call a fellow who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits, you got me. Criminal dealings? Ha! Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural course. First, a law against bribery. Then, you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law? Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business.
It's kind of stressful when like you hear them talking and you're like, oh man, are they gonna turn around? Are they gonna see me? You know? Oh good, we're fully healed now. Problem children, use of possession is advised. Interesting that they would say that. Possession where you can control someone.
Look, Suchong. That's the name you had me tell Atlas. Huh.
I don't follow.
Looks like this character Suchong has taken over the Silverfin restaurant. That's where the tear was that I used when I first came to Rapture looking for Comstock. Before this place was turned into a prison.
But the first time you came to Rapture was in 1960, with Booker. When you drowned some...
Over a year from now. Yeah, that's right. When I could see all the doors, it all made sense, but now it's just a jumble.
Elizabeth, you're bleeding.
Are you in the know? There has been a lot of idle talk from gadflies and naysayers following the nationalization of Fontaine Futuristics. I believe in free men and free markets. But I also believe in my city. And Frank Fontaine's purpose was nothing less than the destruction of Rapture. It was he who gave comfort to the laggards and layabouts. It was he who coddled the tramps and vagabonds. Fontaine was poisoning the people of Rapture. But his venom wasn't made of arsenic or strychnine. No. It was concocted from something far deadlier. It was brewed from altruism.
Now you know.
Now I know what it feels like. Alright, if we're gonna find Suchong, the Silverfin is the place to start. I know the way.
A Rapture reminder. Wanting an item from the service is forgivable. Buying or smuggling one into Rapture is not. Stay on the level and out.
Are you in the know?
Human reproduction is vitally important to society, but there is no reason that the act of copulation cannot be pleasurable as well. Remember these tips. Sex is egotistical. Without self-esteem, those participating in coitus are revealed to be fraudulent, hypocritical animals. Ego is indispensable in the bedroom. Negotiate with your mate. Intercourse can be mutually beneficial to both parties. Set out expectations with your partner beforehand, outlining the services you will provide one another, and hold them to their side of the deal. Never forget, oral contracts and handshake deals are for starry-eyed gigolos. Always get it in writing. Your pleasure is your business. Remember, you come first. Nobody's going to keep an eye on your pleasure except you. Don't be left high and dry. Armed with this knowledge, go forth now and enjoy Sexual Congress the Rapture way.
Now you know. A Rapture reminder. The bottom of the ocean is our home, but it can also be a dangerous place. Any leak is a bad one. Report any unexplained water promptly to Central Council.
We all move the great chain, and the great chain moves us all. Scientific fact that a diet rich in fish and sea greens improves cognitive function. Don't you want to be as brilliant as you can possibly be? Visit Neptune's Bounty. Smart for your brain, smart for your wallet.
Wallet a little light? At Surgical Savings, we'll happily work out an affordable payment plan for any major procedure.
Welcome to the Circus of Value! Come back when you get some money, buddy! The
was here as well. Right after I came through, I needed something to wear that was a little more Rapture appropriate. Well, he didn't have these books in my tower.
Dear Madam, I have received your letter regarding our new line of Peeping Tom plasmids and wish to respond thusly. Tough luck. This is Rapture, miss. What my customers do with my product is their business. If you are feeling uncomfortable, you are more than welcome to line the walls of your home in lead. If you wish, I could direct you to a reputable supplier.
Disappear from sight, see through walls, and sneak up on your foes.
I told Santa Cone I'm always ready to cut
Splicers.
around the show.
I could use this plasmid and see them through the walls, or if worst comes to worst, turn completely invisible and get the drop on them.
Ain't he ever in? Case? Well, he's gonna wanna get this message as soon as he gets back, all right? It's real important.
And I'm planning a big comeback. Just need a new agent, you know? You know anybody?
Psychotic. I know what you're here for.
I didn't say you could go.
What did you mean before when you said you were in Paris?
It wasn't really Paris. It was more the world as I want to see it. I suppose I wasn't really happy there. We'd all be better off, us DeWitts, if we could leave well enough alone.
Six times a night. 12 on Fridays. Only way to be sure. That's close enough. Whatever your name is. I don't want you here! No!
That only seems to be knocking them back.
You're only gonna do real damage that way if they don't see you coming.
Pushing me, or else I'll look everywhere. Come back and clean it all up. There's nothing to be afraid of.
What's all this talk about cigarettes being bad for you?
Hi. If the government had its way, we'd all be
Why
scared
are my
of
hands so
shadows.
red?
I'm an independent type, and that's why I smoke Nico Time brand cigarettes.
Gee, the government sure does like to tell people what to do.
Exactly. That's why I smoke Nico Time, because I make my own decisions. Nico Time brand cigarettes. Rapture's choice. Your choice.
Doorknobs are my enemy.
I'll be late again, but I'm a mess. I'm a mess. This outfit, it doesn't feel right. Should I change again? Sure. It's a superb life, children.
Who hides from the light of
Never,
reason?
ever weaken.
You're only going to make it worse when I find
I'm
you.
sure we're all eager to put the disruption behind us. Back to class. Everything's fine. I checked everywhere.
If you're going to disappear before my diagnosis, why did you come in the first place?
What is the greatest lie ever created? What is the most vicious obscenity ever
When only you
perpetrated
are
on mankind?
You can expect nothing less than greatness.
No. It's the tool with which all that we...
Did I lock the door? Did I lock it?
Whenever anyone wants others to do their work...
Very...
Once I could see everything. Every possible moment. And now...
You're just like everyone else.
Why? Why, because I died here? If I'm just like everyone else, I can't help Sally. I can't even get back to where I was.
If you don't mind me asking, love, why are you talking to nobody? If I had pegged you for a loon, I might have had second thoughts on our arrangement.
I'll hold up my end. But I better find the girl the way I left her.
You're in no position to make demands. But I must confess, I do like a bit of sass in a lass.
Good life is dessert, then I gotta ask why. Why don't I have a slice of that pie? Why, oh why can't I have a slice of that pie? If I can't have it, why can't I?
Yes.
Why
I'd love to
can't
have
I have a slice of that
3 at least. Of course, I need to find the right fellow first.
Atlas got a secret. You're not in this alone. Got a helping hand for you. Yeah.
It's him. It's the Big Daddy. The one that killed me.
You can't trade blows with him.
Comstock put him down and he got right back up. I can't hurt him. I could keep my distance, but if I want...
Welcome to the Circus of Value!
myself, he could come in handy. Enemy of my enemy.
Kill your cravings at the Circus of Value!
Gosh, there's an awful lot of competition, and they're all so pretty. Why, a girl can dream, can't she?
Craftsman,
in the line.
Fat cat. If that's what they call a fella who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits. You got me. Now you know you don't push me, I push right back!
Come out and show yourself.
I ain't through with you yet.
Come back! Let's see this through! Together! No one around? Seems I still have the ability to scare off a patient.
Seen what you done to my friend here.
Spine
What you do to my friend, you do to me.
I ain't got time. I hear you gossiping about me.
Stay! We may make more of you yet.
Pick up a breeze or what?
It's important to be yourself. So here I am, 100% the genuine article.
That you, honey?
It appears our time is up for now.
Come on, lady. Let's work something out.
Dressing you down? Far from it. It will go much further. We will unmake you so you can be made anew.
Handsome and smart and self-assured like Andrew Ryan. And good with his hands like Dr. Steinman.
Keep your eye on the ball. That's how you stay on top. Eye on the ball.
Welcome to the Circus of Value. Hey, I've got a family to feed. The Value. Welcome to the Circus of Value. No refund, no return. Welcome to the Circus of Value. Come back when you get some money, buddy.
Without the snarl, turmoil, and conflict, we become fixed. We grow stagnant. We are dead inside.
Is it that dark from the paper? Spine on me again. You left me with nothing!
All right. Thanks for waiting. What's up? I am Martian Cat. I died just before I went on break. I got seen, and then I think a Big Daddy showed up right at the end there. And so we have to restart the area. Trying to find Suchong, who was the doctor who assisted with creating the conditioning that made the little sisters in the first game, from the first game. As for things going on with our lovely group, we have TogetherCon, which is coming at the end of April. You'll have to join up and check out the site, realwomeningaming.com, for information on that. You can also check out articles. There's top 10 lists, there's reviews, all kinds of really awesome stuff on our site, and bios of all of us. So you can check out all that information there. And of course, you can find me on my personal channel. It's Martian Cat, MartianKat, here on Twitch. All right, let us resume. I think I'm gonna work on a TikTok because the Steam Spring Sale is on. Are you serious? Did this thing reset my... It reset my buttons. Rude. How did it manage to do that? It absolutely changed my keybind. Okay. There we go. That's better. Thinking about making a TikTok based around the Steam Spring Sale, which has just started. I like doing lists of my favorite games that are on sale. Is he still down? Okay, that guy's disappeared now. Okay. I didn't mean to knock him out like that, but, you know, he was not playing the music I wanted to hear. That's horrible, isn't it? I just knocked him out because I wasn't interested in hearing what he had to sing.
Why are my hands all red? Let's scrub this blood off.
It's him. It's the Big Daddy. The one that killed me.
You can't trade blows with him.
Comstock put him down and he got right back up. I can't hurt him. I could keep my distance, but if I watched myself, he could come in handy. Enemy of my enemy.
That's right.
Why are you always number one and I'm always pulling up the bottom?
Let's always stare when I make the scene.
Can't blame me. Things always slow down. So it's like he does something that I want.
I should wash my hands. Cleanliness equals success.
The Silver Fin. This used to be a restaurant when I first came through. Now it belongs to this Suchong. Looks like I'm not the first one who tried to get in here. Well, at least he left a trail.
You're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business.
Oop, he met the wrong end of a Big Daddy, looks like.
Somebody must have shot him when he tried to break into Suchong's. Huh. What's this?
A map.
Well, seems like central heating came from this room, so it would stand to reason that the ductwork should go to Suchong's. Wait a minute.
Take a lady to dinner. You take a client to lunch. Don't skip on the cocktails. You hear me, Phil? Don't skip.
Don't skip on the cocktails, he says.
Suchong wasn't exactly a master of subterfuge.
Touch. I can't eat either.
Oh, that's a turret. Oh! Because it says I'm playing Lethal Company and forgot I had the stream up and thought I was haunted. Yeah. I am really not that great at the stealth stuff. Oh yeah. Ah! Oh my god. Oh, we can disarm it from the back? Oh, wow. It's been a while since I played this, so I didn't realize I could disarm it. Oh. 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 Woo.
If your parents expect anything from you, tell them to get it in writing.
I know I could possess the turrets though, with the possession, which is the plasmid that I had. Now, to me, it seems kind of interesting that instead of the hypos, they have the bottles, which is what they had in Infinite. So it's kind of like this blending of the two worlds. You know, because the Eve hypo is what refilled your powers for plasmids. And the type of powers that Elizabeth has are the vigors from Infinite, complete with the bottles and everything that had the you know, the recharge in it.
No sign of him now.
Either he's dead or working for Ryan.
Father of the plasmid, huh?
Columbia. He knew about Columbia. And Booker and me. The Sutro must have found a way to reopen the tear I made to come here. But how?
Very good question. Yeah, there's a model of Columbia right there, or one of the buildings of Columbia.
A Lutece device. That's how he must have reopened the tear.
And before I knew it, Ryan had me bounced out of my own restaurant. And that Korean had the run of the place. It was a good business, I tell you. I never should have told anyone about that light. About those weird buildings I saw floating in the clouds. And most of all, I never should have told no one about that girl who showed up one day in that old-timey blue dress.
Okay. So they saw, or he saw Elizabeth. Oh, there we go. Search everything else first. That's an interesting Skyhook line there. Bad juju. Okay, I gotta take a screenie of that. There we go.
Look, the tear still leads back to Columbia. Plasmids, Vigors. He and Fink must have been in communication, sharing secrets. Like the Lutesses before they were physically together. Why did I need to come here? What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that.
Concentrate, Elizabeth.
No, the doors are shut. They're... The Lutece particle. I use the Lutece particle. If it can make a city float.
It can make a prison rise.
I can't open tears, but we could use this device to go to Columbia and find a particle. But it's been vandalized.
You'll fix it.
Sure. You know, my tower didn't come stock with the Lutece device repair manual.
You will fix it.
Yeah, I'll just...
Elizabeth, you will fix it.
Okay. Okay, there must be some information around here.
And back out we go. Oh, I guess if I had just waited, it would have lit up everything for me. Figures. A waffle iron. It's kind of interesting too that, you know, in previous games, Suchong was mentioned as, you know, I think they just defaulted to Chinese, but he's actually Korean. So Mr. Letterman, the original owner of this particular restaurant, had it right. Can't lockpick it. Hiya. Okay. Find the documentation on the Lutece device. Oh, here we go. Convenient.
These are elements. Sodium, titanium. Why would these be on schematics for... It's code. A Visionaire cipher. If we assume hydrogen is A, and iron, the 26th element, is C...
You always used to need a code key.
It's right here. Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac. Looks like a punch list for things Suchong needs to fix the machine. A cold cathode tube, a carbon dioxide scrubber, and a heatsink. Any of the vending machines should have the cathode tube. And we can look for a CO2 scrubber in the bathysphere showroom. A lot of models should have them. A heat sink. Oh, that's... We're in a department store. We can find...
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
That'll work. Time to find those parts. And then I just have to repair the most sophisticated piece of technology ever created.
Elizabeth, you saw yourself make this repair. You can do this.
Whatever you say. Guess we better find our way out of here. Atlas, you there? I need a favor.
A favor? I don't suppose you've conjured up the miracle you promised yet?
I'm working on it. I'm gonna need some Old Man Winter.
You might try where they hawk them new bathyspheres. As I hear it, Old Man Winter's the only thing keeps their batteries from bursting into flames after 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Think nothing of it. But it's the last favor you'll be getting.
Penalty for vandalism of Suchong device is death. Even for pretty lady.
I suppose you'd be Suchong. Save your ammunition, your device doesn't work.
Device work. Vandal sabotage. You are vandal.
Actually, I intend to fix your device. That is, unless you plan on coming down here and doing it yourself.
It's not prudent for Suchong to return to lab. You say you can fix?
I broke your code, didn't I? Now just give me the one to open that door and we'll see what your creation can do.
1216.
Your birthday?
Enough talk. Fix machine.
How'd you know that?
Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
Don't expect coddling from me. Are you some fickle child who will relinquish your ungiven doll simply because it's yours?
Yes, sir. That's correct, sir. I'm representing Olympus Heights. Hope I do you all proud, gang. For the talent portion, I've chosen a song that's ever so dear to my heart, suggested by my dear, sweet mother. Pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile. Smile, smile. While you've a Lucifer to light your fag. Smile, boys, that's the style. What's the use of worrying? It never was worthwhile. So, pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile.
No, don't notice me, please.
No, you better get in my way.
You don't have my permission to leave.
I got what it takes.
No, no, no. Don't notice me up here.
Pre-pageant jitters, dear. Hiding in the corner won't help. Better check it. Down to the ground. Goodbye. I don't want you here.
Come back! Let's see this through! Together!
I'll look everywhere.
Where'd you go last
Now, yes. Our time is up.
Make yourself heard.
Good night.
What if they're just waiting for me? That's it. Goodbye. I'm getting out of here.
It's not the strongest that's ever those most capable of change.
That's it.
I heard you back there.
And I'm planning a big comeback. Just need a new agent. You know anybody?
Close that son. I closed it. I own a check, but I'm telling you, he is closed.
Cognitive drift.
Oh, that's a problem.
Where there's bathyspheres, there's bound to be CO2 scrubbers.
And why is that?
If you don't remove the carbon dioxide from the air supply in a submersible, it'll suffocate. Now, one thing I did like about Rapture, lots of new books to read. That will need a long-haul bathysphere, something where the CO2 buildup would limit the submersible period.
So this guy hasn't even been dead that long. He's still dripping. Oh, that's so nasty. Definitely murdered. Mm-hmm. Okay.
You okay?
I've seen all this happen before. I've seen everything that will happen, and now I only see darkness.
You sent yourself here for a reason.
A debt.
That's what you want to call it.
This Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him. Either that or he'll kill me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero. I'm not even me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you want to call it. Just a whole lot of book learning. And a handful of lockpicks.
Okay. So. All right.
Every thought I've ever had is for my son.
Oh, the 52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death trap. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning. And they're still on the market.
Steeply discounted, though.
The humpback whale. That thing is as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask. We won't find a scrubber on that.
Alright, I don't need any Eve right now. The farmer's daughter ready to get down and dirty. Oh man, developers.
When only you are accountable, you can expect nothing less than greatness.
Seems to me
That looks like a swanky new.
Submersible time of 90 minutes. That's our girl.
All the way up there.
The Grease Monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
It's a superb life, children. If you never, ever weaken.
Night night.
Without the snarl and turmoil of conflict, we become fixed. We grow stagnant. We are dead inside.
The slacker is not your friend, it says.
A rapture reminder. The water surrounding Fontaine's department store
First, the law
has
gets
an
private.
extensive number of magnetic
Then,
mines.
you'll want
They
some
are
fella in
very
my
sensitive.
privy advising
Do
how I
yourself a
defecate.
favor. Leave any thoughts
What's
of escape
next?
to the
Martial
moon.
law?
Life down at Fontaine's is going to be what you make of it. So make it great.
Oh.
I can be romantic. I just got her a new iron.
Selfishness, says Peter the Parasite. Self-interest, says Ryan the Lion. Why share anything with your neighbor except a fence?
physically, mentally. If you're not prepared for metamorphosis, then there's the door.
Criminal dealings? Ha! Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural course.
You see, boys? You see what a success your dad is? You see how all them fellas look at me?
To give and not demand anything in return. Why? Who benefits, class? Someone who wants what you have, free from effort. A president, a premier, a pope, a parasite.
Nietzsche said, you must have chaos within to give birth to a dancing star. Right.
You can't judge a man. Bookings, characters gotta come into account.
Did you come to Rapture because it seemed fashionable?
Ooh.
If you don't keep ahead of the rest, you'll be resigned to follow.
Come on, baby. Let's work something out.
No one around? Seems I still have the ability to scare off a patient.
We're not finished.
Oh, but we are.
Of course, the buildings are being fabricated above the waves. But we will lower them on a lunette ring, submerged into the structure's steel frames. So much steel, you wonder. How will we keep so large a purchase from the government? Water is buoyant. We shall not frame Rapture in steel, but in aluminium. The government jackals may suspect me of building an air force, but never a city.
You're curious. Most curious.
I told Senator Cohen I'm always ready to cut a record. On the show. Said he'd call.
You're only hiding from yourself.
Did you give him my message?
Come back! Let's see this through! Together!
Not about that. What I see is threats.
Stay! We may make more of you yet.
Like I said, right.
How can you rationalize cowering?
Oh yeah. Oh, that hurt. Oh. Oh.
Like some cognitive primitive.
Come on, Ernie. Let's work something out.
It appears our time is up for now.
A Rapture reminder. The waters surrounding Fontaine's department store have been seeded with an extensive number of magnetic mines. They are very sensitive. Leave any thoughts of escape to the ruse. Like down in Fontaine,
rings a bell.
I ain't letting a good lead like you get away!
No one around? Seems I still have the ability to scare off a patient.
Come on, lady. Let's work something out.
Man, I planning a big comeback. Just need a... Who's there?
Very painful, I assure you, but you will be harder for it, for highly evolved.
I ain't letting a good lead like you get away!
I ain't got time for this.
You're tuned to Radio Rapture, music for the discerning. And now, we've got something very special coming up next. This little lady, who goes by the name of Miss Elizabeth, was picked out of the thousands by the maestro himself, Sander Cohen. And when Sander finds a songbird, you know for sure she's gonna sing sweet. So here's Miss Elizabeth with
I told Sander
You
Cohen I'm
Belong
always
to
ready
Me.
to cut a record. I put on a show. Said he'd call.
Damn hooligans. They've been sneaking into the repair bay at night, riding around on the hydraulic lifts. It's some kind of make-out spot. Can't exactly blame them. God knows how boring it must be to grow up in Rapture. But their hormones are costing us money, and this isn't an amusement park. I've locked the control room. The code is 7951.
Some point.
A Rapture reminder. The waters surrounding Fontaine's department store have been seeded with an extensive number
Now,
of magnetic mines.
that's playing on the radio. It is this Elizabeth that we're playing right now. Or the, well, actually, the Elizabeth that no, it's yeah, the Elizabeth that died.
I've been calling all day. Ain't he ever in? Case? Well, he's gonna want to get this message as soon as he gets back, all right? It's real important.
Become an intellectual source. You must wait. Looking for a fight.
Don't say insurance, because that ain't the answer. I am selling a man the right to feel like a man. To know his family is taken care of, no matter what.
What was that?
You know, don't you?
The doors, they're cracking open. My memories of the future and somewhere I'm going to go.
You sure it's your future you're looking at?
If not mine, then whose?
Stay! We may make more of you yet. You cower like some cognitive primitive. It appears our time is up for now.
Come on, lady. Let's work something out. Oh, Christ. Better prep for my next meeting.
The anarchist Bakunin said the urge to destroy is also a creative urge. In this way, when we lay waste to your mind, we make art. You, come, make yourself heard.
What's your secret, Donnie? Why are you always number one and I'm always pulling up the bottom?
Come back! Let's see this through! Together! No one around?
There, that machine. It'll have the cathode tube.
Very sensitive. Do yourself a favor. Leave any thoughts of escape to the rubes. Life down in Fontaines is going to be what you make of it. So make it great.
Got it. Now I need to find Old Man Winter in a CO2 scrubber.
Confront your weakness! Come out and show yourself. We're not finished! Won't steal my lead!
Stay! We may make more of you yet.
You're not getting out of this deal that easy. Let you and me talk. He's against me. He's tearing me down.
So make it great.
Return to the fray. Only the weak fear conflict.
Quit noticing me for a moment. No. This is not the time to perceive me.
Never respected me. No character.
You're only hiding from yourself. Stay! We may make more of you yet.
Don't look up here, please.
Come on, lady. Let's work something out.
Ah, yeah.
We're not finished.
It appears our time is up for now.
Oh my gosh. These guys are being a pain.
Come on, lady. Let's work something out.
Ryan's minefield is well laid out, grant him that. But what security system made that ain't got a hole or two in it? If I was taking book down at Fort Frolic, I wouldn't like my odds. If I jig left when I should go right, there ain't gonna be enough bits of me left to set a crab's table.
Okay.
The waters surrounding Fontaine's department store have been seeded with an extensive number of magnetic mines. They are very sensitive. Do yourself a favor. Leave any thoughts of escape to the rubes. Life down in Fontaine's is going to be what you make of it. So make it great.
You can't talk to me like that. Show me some respect. Because I'm a salesman, you think you can talk to me like that.
I I don't have time for those incapable of greatness.
Ugh.
There's not enough time in the day.
You spiff Rabbit, you spiff Frankie, and you leave me what? Nothing? You think I don't got a family to feed?
Intellectual superhumans who, in the act of their becoming, will destroy the world, ushering a new, complete revolution, one mind at a time. Expect coddling from me. Are you some fickle child who won't relinquish your ugliest doll simply because it's yours? No, it's not the strongest that survive, but the fittest. Those most capable of change. A good start is thinking for yourself. Is that what you are? A cognitive primitive. Is that what you live in?
Probably a switch around here somewhere.
I know there is. It's right there behind me.
To begin the future, we first clear away the debris of the past. And this obliteration begins inside. Inside you. Without the snarl and turmoil of conflict, judging by your appearance, this could be interesting. You're only hiding from yourself.
Pick a side so I can hit you there, sir.
Come back! Let's see this through! Together! If you're going to appear before my diagnosis, why did you come in the first place? Conflict. Conflict. That's how we evolve.
Good night. I need less of the philosophy, sir. Less. Alright. I can still hear the turret downstairs. Five lockpicks. Yikes. And watch there not even be anything really good in that box. For 5 lockpicks. Whoop.
This is gonna be noisy.
Come on, don't leave me out here with my heart in my hand.
With his heart in his hand, huh?
I warned you to stop following me.
Come on, lady. I made you a solid offer.
They exploded.
seeded with an extensive number of magnetic mines. They are very sensitive. Do yourself a favor. Any thoughts of escape to the room? Life down at Fontaine's is going to be...
Got it. Just need to find Old Man Winter and we're done.
Your imperfections will gang up on you in a crisis. They must be excised, like tumorous growth, before it's too late.
Palm of my hand.
I won't roll over for you!
Palm of my hand. Come on, lady. Let's work something out. I ain't letting a good lead like you get away.
But I'm fragile.
Ah, Christ. Better prep for my next meeting. You keep your eye on the ball. That's how you stay on top. Eye on the ball. Can't blame me. Things always slow down in the summer. It's like the heat does something to their wallets. I closed that son of a bitch. I closed him. No, I don't want to check, but I'm telling you, he is closed.
Got him. He's napping.
I hope you like me, because I'd like nothing more than to be Miss Rapture in 1958.
They're real person. They're like
Only take giving nothing in return. That you were a child means nothing. You're not so entitled as you think.
That cat. If that's what they call a fellow who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. You did.
Right off the
Buy that for love of money. If we seek out the fight, we'll catch you. Limits to how much we evolve. What we may become. You must wade deep within the most dangerous mental territory, looking for a fight.
There's no excuse for a racket. Come out and show yourself.
Second Raider, that's you!
Ah! Never respected me! We'll comb away your shortcomings!
I saw where you went.
Come on! What are you running away for?
Like some cognitive primitive.
Well, enough of that. I got work to do.
Hurry up and come out. I got a lot of irons in the fire. You got a breeze or what?
That's it. We're done here.
The anarchist Bakuna said, love to destroy is also a creature. When we lay waste...
Everyone wants a piece of me!
Ooh. Oops.
Terrible thing. Bet the fella did this ain't far.
I closed for you.
Harassment. That's what this is. Incessant, unfounded prying into my respectable entrepreneurial affairs.
Here, well, I must learn it. I get it. Oh, Christ, better prep for my next meeting.
I'll look everywhere.
A bootless errand, a snipe hunt. All told, an unprofitable use of time.
That's it. We're done here.
Come on out, you!
I tapped the doorway twice. Everything goes all right inside.
When I find you... Well, enough of that. I got work to do. What of it? Free enterprise. Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business.
Old Man Winter. That's how we'll cool Suchong's machine.
Oh, don't think I... Stop acting up! I forbid it!
Yeah?
Atlas sent me here for some Old Man Winter.
You haven't been around here long, have you?
What makes you say that?
'Cause you're the only one of us who don't smell like the reptile house at the zoo. Now be quick about it, and just take the winner. This ain't the Goodwill. So Atlas asked me to figure out where to strike first when we bust out of this place, but, you know, it all depends on when we get out, you know? I mean, November 5th is a big founding of Rapture shindig at Fort Frolic. Valentine's Day, you know, I mean, Arcadia's real popular. If it's near New Year's Eve, then, hey, we could pop the corks off all the stuffed shirts down at the Kashmir restaurant.
Looks like someone's been decrypting a code. We've confirmed completion of the ace in the hole. Suchong has it, but unlikely to give it up easily. We'll update when we know more. What's that all about? Just what we needed. How was the last of it?
Now you think you can manage the repair?
Sure. I've been fixing quantum field generators since kindergarten.
that you?
Who the hell are you?
I won't roll over for you!
Why, yes. I'd love to have children. 3 at least. Of course, I'd need to find the right fellow first.
You can't judge a man. Bookings. Characters gotta come in.
Gosh, Kill your cravings at the circus of value! So pretty. Why, a girl can dream, can't she? Mother always says it's important to be yourself. So here I am. 100% the genuine article.
Yeah.
Psychology, sociology. There's all kind of theories about how you sell something to a man. Those eggheads ever hear of relationships, conversation? Huh?
Well, he's gotta be handsome, and smart, and self-assured like Andrew Ryan. And good with his hands like Dr. Steinman.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been calling all day. Ain't he ever in? Case? Well, he's gonna wanna get this message as soon as he gets back, right?
Memo to the sales team. While we deny all customer claims regarding purported burns they have received from, quote, overheating of 1958 bathyspheres, unquote, our marketing team has decided to give away flasks of Old Man Winter as part of a new promotional campaign. There will be no recall of the 58. No recall.
I made my quota. Well, I mean, all right. I mean, I was only off this much. Can't you cut a fella up right for once? Ah!
Okay. Pharaoh's Fortune, Kashmir, Arcadia.
The time has come, brothers and sisters. Did you want to keep climbing Andrew Ryan's ladder? Just to watch him knock it down as you're reaching the top? The cards are stacked. What's a bunch of fine words if there ain't deeds to back them up? Rapture was supposed to be different. But the only thing that separates it from the slums of New York or Glasgow or about 1 million gallons of salt water. Ryan sent a clear message when he had Frank Fontaine put down. It's time all you learned your place. I tell you what, Ryan. Message received. Loud and clear. And here's what the people of Rapture have to say to you. If you won't give us what we want, we're more than happy to come and take it.
Mm. So, we got all the things we need to fix Suchong's machine. We don't need anything out of there. Wasn't expecting Atlas's stuff to get raided while we were here.
Recently, I've been on something of a hiatus. You left me with nothing!
You don't belong!
Oh no!
You, come, make yourself heard.
Oh man! Oh good.
Come back. I just want to talk is all.
Second Raider, that's you! Candy from a baby!
It's all hand signals. I know they're talking about it.
I got something new in the works.
So now we gotta go back to the
Push me,
restaurant.
I push right back!
I may be old, but I'm not.
I never wanted to be no killer!
Come on.
Stay! Pretty bad, Rick.
More of you yet?
Women don't care nothing for character anymore. All of these jerks. All of them. I'm the only one who knows the score.
High and low, we search. The bell has rung. Class is over. I hope you learned something from that.
No, don't you dare! That earwax, that stuff's golden. Gums are the works. I can't make you his slave.
His family is taken care of. No matter. There's no excuse for a racket. Come out and show yourself.
I catch everything going on. Like how Ryan's controlling with those messages.
First, the law gets bribery. Then, you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. Now you know you don't belong here. Second Raider, that's you!
Now, together, we'll remake the world!
A man makes, a parasite takes.
Ain't you got no thoughts of your own?
We're not finished!
I didn't say you could go.
So cruel, the hand that jerks your strength.
Ah, stuff feels fine.
Get me in there.
Shoulder.
Won't steal my link.
I ain't letting a good lead like you get away!
Our time is up.
Oh, this is one of the ones that can't lockpick. Okay.
only hiding from yourself.
You want to mind control everybody? Public address system. That's how you do it, Kara. Just like that.
Okay. This may take... Well, actually, once we get to Rapture, not Rapture, once we get to Columbia, I think that'll be a good stopping point. We have to fix this first. Oh, they have pictures of Elizabeth, huh?
Well, not the perfect phosphor frequency, but it'll do. Now we won't immediately die of CO2 poisoning the moment we turn the thing on. Okay, that should stop it from overheating. There, everything's fixed. We're ready.
Let's fire it up and see.
Open sesame.
What did I tell you?
Actually, we'll see. We might be able to pull this off.
Booker. Look. You're on the First Lady. It can't be this easy. The First Lady Mark II was built around a particle lift system, just like all the buildings in the city. I read all about it in the Columbian Scientific. The particles seated at the top of the structure must be up that lift. Perfect.
Seems like a lot of technology just to float an airship. Comstock never heard of hydrogen?
The First Lady Mark I did run on hydrogen, and it was destroyed by a single bullet from a Vox sniper. Unfortunately, the Prophet wasn't on board at the time.
Okay.
If I take the active particle, then the First Lady is just a 40-ton paperweight. Best to take the spare.
Seems that taking one of those spares would be what we need to move on forward.
Oh, there we go.
Here we go. Now let's head back through that tear.
You honestly expect Atlas to honor his side of the deal?
No, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
How you plan on handling Atlas? He ain't just some spliced up maniac.
He'll make a mistake. I just have to be ready to take advantage of it when it happens.
All for a girl you barely know.
How well did you know me when you came to Columbia?
Pretty lady not finished yet.
What? Open the tear.
Power for device, very expensive. Tit for tat.
Just tell me what you want.
Such want something simple. Lock of hair.
Oh, you're not serious.
Not your hair, stupid. Fink has a secret lab. Mothballed, forgotten. In there, hair sample. In jar. Cannot miss it. You get for suture. Then everybody friends.
Where's his lab?
Closed off, past Fink's quarters. You smart lady, you find.
Oh, jeez.
Should have seen that one coming.
Yep.
Vox Populi. We must have arrived right in the middle of the siege.
That means the other you and I are probably in.
Press to generate a bullet-snatching shield that places ammo into your gun.
At the factory. On our way up to the First Lady.
And what happens if we run into ourselves?
We won't.
How do you know that?
Because we didn't.
No. Okay, so it looks like we have to go this way. So, through that window? Yep.
I've taken your counsel, and you done me good service, but I will not hurt the boy. I will see Fink and Comstock burn, but I will not hold the son to account for the deeds of his father.
You've misunderstood us.
We neither asked you to harm the child.
Nor did we promise that yours would be the hand that would set Comstock's world afire.
A famous man once said,
And a famous man shall say,
I may reach the mountaintop,
but I fear I shall never visit the valley below.
But you mean I won't live to see the... No.
It's up to you what matters more.
Your part in the play?
Or the play itself.
Someone is coming.
She'll arrive, a girl.
She must leave. A woman.
And what makes the difference between a girl and a woman?
Blood.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself.
Turn her into a killer? How?
Give the girl no choice.
And she will be forced to make one.
So that was how they plotted to get Elizabeth to kill Fink's son. And, well, she didn't kill the son. She ended up killing Daisy for attempting to take Fink's son hostage. He did survive.
Kill your Come out, Daisy!
You'll die.
I'll find that piggy! Here I come! Who done this? Someone about? What's going on? Still breathing. Who did this? You can't hide forever, love. Kill her! Something's going on.
Can I find you? Tear it all down!
Come out, come out. Who done this? Someone about? Make you die.
Oh no.
Here I come. I'll hunt you down. Come out, come out. I can smell ya. You're a fear to me. Here I come. You can't hide forever, love. Better look elsewhere. Just bide your time. Bide your time. And I'll be running this town soon enough. Oh well. Huh. Pretty nice over here.
Yeah, there was a recording over there, but I guess I missed it.
Someone's sneaking around. Long live Daisy!
Who's there?
Ah! I'll find that piggy!
Don't think you can hide from me. Chasing my own shadow.
To
Show
arms!
yourself.
Put knife right in you! Come out, come out!
Ah. The metal kit is worth it.
Can't stop me this time. You can't stop me this time. He'll squeal. He'll squeal.
Still pretty hungry.
Yeah, there's a war coming. You can smell it in the air. Fear, hatred, people dying every day. But how many more will suffer if we rise up? Violence begets violence, I know this. I've seen this. The rational mind argues for a peaceful solution to find a common ground, but what common ground is there to find for a father who watches his child bleed out in the street? How'd he deny him his vengeance? I know that fire that burns deep inside.
Think.
A giant clock.
Sort of. Looks like the mechanism unlocks certain activities when Fink gives his blessing.
So what? We're stuck waiting for the cuckoo to go off?
No, there's a slot for some kind of key for manual winding. We've just gotta find that.
Sure seems like a lot of work to lock down a few doors.
Yo, if there's one thing Fink loves, it's a lot of work. That's not gonna work. Better take a closer look at that clock.
Let's see, where are we at? Got about 15 minutes. Yeah, we're definitely not going to finish this before that point. So, I think this is actually a good spot. So next thing we'll do is to wind Fink's clock and then continue the search for the stuff that Suchan is looking for. And we'll pick that up next Saturday. See if I got anything going on. Okay. So yeah, should be here next Saturday then. To finish this up, because I'm pretty sure we will get this done by next week. So, if you'd like to check my channel out here on Twitch, it's Martian Cat, and I am on Blue Sky. If you're doing the socials, it's the same screen name that I use here, and then on Instagram and Threads and TikTok, it's the same screen name but with an underscore after it. My next scheduled stream is tomorrow night. I'll be playing Choices along with my husband, The Ship of Fools. It's going to be a good time. Thank you for hanging out. We appreciate it very much. And of course, you can check us out on realwomenofgaming.com and of course here on the channel. And, make sure you do that and join our Discord and all that good stuff. There's a lot of good things coming along in our group, and we would love to have you be a part of it. So I will see you all next time. We'll leave you with some music. Have a good rest of your weekend. Laters!